We're currently developing 3 mines, several levels, and basically a production of 1,000 tons a day is sort of our goal for this year. And then towards next year, what I consider a full business year.
StockPulse on location, Vancouver Resource Investment Conference 2020. With me now is Sebastian Wahl. He runs Latitude Base Metals. There is no symbol for this yet. Sebastian, I came across the story here yesterday. It was a little interesting to me. You're about ready to get things fired up. Why don't you run through where you came from and where we're at now?
Yeah. So we started a mining company about 3 years ago, and we took it from the start to production in the last 2.5-3 years with less than $10 million. And in November 2019, we started production of a base metal assets, lead, silver, zinc production, and we're slowly ramping up, and things are going well.
So you're down in Peru. I'm assuming you know the lay of the land down there, pretty friendly.
Yeah, we do know landscape very well. We have a mid-scale asset, so we're a little bit above the small scale. We have an operation of 600 tons, and got a very, very nice asset.
So how's this going to roll out here as far as getting assembled and be trading?
So we just signed a deal with Syncor. We're taking their shell, including their asset in Cusco. And now it's just about filing documents, closing the financing that's on the way, and hopefully within the first half of this year, we are going to be in a TSXV in Toronto.
So let's talk about the game plan here. How do you see the year progressing for you guys? What are you going to try to accomplish?
So for us, the next step is to go from 350 tons to our fully permitted capacity of 600 tons a day, and then from there increase the production to 900,000 a day, hopefully by April, May this year. The mine is ahead of the mill. We're currently developing 3 mines, several levels, and basically a production of 1,000 tons a day is sort of our goal for this year. And then towards next year, what I consider a full business year, $40 million in revenue, $15 million EBITDA, and in average, that mine should reach a free cash flow about $12 million a year.
What's mine life here? How long are we talking?
So we have a 43-101 compliant resource. It is inferred because it is a historic resource, but we do have 7.5 million tons of a resource in our books. With about 300,000 tons a year of production, we're looking at something theoretically 15 years plus. That being said, the past owner was running that mine over 60 years with a reserve of 1.5 years, and we believe there's a great upside potential. Typically, most of the assets on the same structure, they're looking at a production between 3,000 and 5,000 tons, while we're on the very low end with 1,000 tons. So we believe there's a huge upside in terms of capacity and mine life.
Talk about your management team. Who's going to pull this off?
We've got a great management team. We have Jose Garcia, our CEO, mining engineer, very dedicated. He's based out of Lima, very hands-on. We got Mike Hoffman as in our board. We got Jorge Benavides. We got our chief operating officer in Peru has a great history of turning around 5, 6, 7 mines. Same style. Narrow veins, and we're going to do long hole stoping. So we brought some people on. We spent some money on good talent in order to make that happen, and it is happening, which we've proven by being in production since November last year.
Let's talk about you a little bit. You're the president, right?
I'm not the president. I'm part of the board. I'm a VP corporate development, so I very much focus on bringing the story out to the investors, trying to make sure we attract intelligent, smart capital, trying to get the right partners on board, and making sure that ultimately the value we create is being transferred to our shareholders.
And I assume by PDAC here in March, we might just have a listing?
It's very ambitious to get it done by PDAC. We wish we could, but I think it's going to be slightly after PDAC. But we're definitely going to close the financing before PDAC, and we're going to be able to give the news out.
Okay. We'll look forward to more news here. That's Sebastian Wahl. That's about the Latitude Base Metals here. Sebastian, I appreciate that and look forward to hearing some more when you got it.
Thanks for having me.